Hello everyone, in this video we are going to learn the switch case statement in JavaScript. Before learning what is switch case, we will see why we are going to learn this switch case, what's the advantage of switch case. In our last video we have already seen the if-else statement, right? So in this video I am going to write some if-else statement and then I am going to convert those if-else statement on switch case statement. So here I have one variable present, variable 1, whose value is 10, and based on that I am going to write some if-else statement and try to print some value, like if variable 1 is equal to 10, then I'm going to print like document dot write value is 10 semicolon. Else if variable 1 equal to 20, then I'm going to print document dot write value is 20. Same way, else if variable 1 is equal to 30, I'm going to print document dot write value is 30, and else document dot write value is something else, and that's it. So what happened if I going to run this in our browser? So let's check it out. So go back to my browser and just refresh. So it's now printing value is 10, and if I change it to 30 and save it and go back to my browser and refresh it will see value is 30, because this time this statement is executing. If I change it to 50 or like 50, then what will happen? I go and refresh this page and value is something else, so it will execute this statement because it is not satisfying these three statement, right? So this is how if else if is working. So we are going to replace this whole structure based on switch case. So what switch case actually do? Switch case is used to print different statement based on the value of a single variable or a value of an expression. So how it will look like if I change this structure based on switch case. So how switch case syntax is, so we have a keyword like switch, and in the bracket we're going to pass this variable 1, and we give some curly braces, and inside of that curly braces we're going to write some cases like case, this is keyword, and space will give some value, or based on what value this case going to be active. So like we have here variable 1 equal to 10, so we'll give the case as 10. That means when this variable 1's value will be 10, then this case will be activated. After that you have to give space and a colon. After that you have to write your line, your statement. So I'm going to let's copy this and I'm going to paste it over here. Like that I can write as many case as I want. So case 20, and I just change this value as 20, and same way case 30, and I just made this value change as 30. Like way you can write as more as you want, case 40, and change it as 40. So this way you can write. So this is look so small, right, in the number of lines than this. So how to write the else case in switch case? So this all case will be activated when the value of this variable will be 10 or 20 or 30 or 40. But what about the else case? So in switch case, how to write the else case is there is a keyword called default, and space colon, and then you can write this one. Okay, so now we'll see it will not will work how we expect. Okay, why you will see those things also. So I just going to remove this codes and save it, and now my variable 1 value is 50. So I'm assuming that this line should print only, right? Because it's not verifying any of these cases. So go back to my browser, and if I refresh it, okay, this is right, the value is something else, it's printing, that is good. So what happened if I print it as 10? I change the value of a variable as 10, so it will only active this case, and so it will print only this line. So just save it and go back to my browser, and if I refresh, okay, it is printing value is 10, value is 20, value is 30, value is 40, value is something else. It is printing everything if you see. Okay, so why it is printing? Because when this code is executing, it will first come to this case and it will check that is this case is valid or not. So once it is valid, it will print all the things. If I write down here 20, then it will first come in this case and it will check is this case is valid or not. So it is not valid, right? So it's not going to print this line. Then it will come to this case and it will check it is valid or not. Okay, it is valid, so it will print this line, and it will going to print all of these lines after that. So if I go to the browser and refresh, you see the value is 20 is printed, but not value is 10. After that, all the lines is printing. So how to stop this? So to stop this, we have another keyword called break, which we are going to write after each cases like this, break semicolon. So this is another keyword of JavaScript. So what break actually do is, if you give this value as 10, 10, and once it's come to this statement, it is valid, right? So it will print this line, and then this statement is also considered under the case 10. So it will come to this line, and break means just break out from this whole switch, case. So it will just break out from this switch case, and it will not going to print any of this line. So this way we can prevent to printing the other statement within this switch case. So if I do save and go back to my browser and just refresh it, you'll see it's only printing value is 10. It's not printing the other statements. So likewise, we have to write break after each case statement. Okay, so here I put also, and we don't need to write break after this default statement, because there is nothing else to print after this default statement, right? Because if you are whatever you will give, if you give 50, it will not consider any of this case. So any of this case not going to print, and it will come to the default, and after that default there is no statement to be print or execute, so it will automatically come outside of this switch case. So now if I write 30 and save this and go back to my browser and refresh it, it will see value is 30. So we can achieve our goal, whatever we have written in if else case, we can achieve this goal easily by using switch case. Not only variable can go within this bracket, we can pass something else also, like I can declare one more variable, like variable 2, and I can assign some value in it, like 10. So this is called variable declaration and initialization in a single line. And save this, and I can write some expression also, like variable 1 minus variable 2. Okay, so what's the result? It will return 30 minus 10, it will return 10, right? Then this case should active, so and this line should print. Okay, go back to the browser and refresh it, and value is 20. That is right? So we can also pass some expressions also, and this switch case will work based on the value of the expression. So that's about switch case. If you have any question or any doubt, please reach back to me in the comment section, and if you understand this video, please give it a like, and that's it for all. See you on the later video.